What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Arizona versus Iowa State college basketball matchup going down Monday, January 27th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so. This is, a loaded week of action ahead. Pardon me. Um, you know, I would say NBA takes center stage on Monday, but college hoops definitely looking to steal the show on Tuesday and Wednesday with some solid action across the board. So make sure that you check that out, whether it's with a daily pass or a long-term pass. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Arizona and Iowa State. Arizona coming into this one 13-6 on the year, 10-9 against the number after a 78-63 win over Colorado in their last matchup, while Iowa State comes in 17-2 on the year, 12-7 against the number after a 76-61 win over Arizona State on the road in their last game. Now, back-to-back road games for Iowa State, but at least they are staying in the state of Arizona for this game. And, Iowa State carrying on business as usual. 4-1 road record this season. The only road loss they've had was to West Virginia in Morgantown. And I think it just set up as a bad spot for Iowa State off of the blowout win over Kansas at home. They went out on the road to Morgantown, which is not a friendly place to go on the road for anybody, and fell short in that game. And now, Iowa State, goes to Arizona. An Arizona team has started to find their footing as of late. They're 9-1 at home. And the knock on Arizona, at least for me early on in conference play, was that they hadn't beat anybody. There was a lot of stretch where they had really struggled against the upper echelon of teams that they were up against. When you look at the schedule that Arizona had early on in the year, and granted, you're the Arizona Wildcats, of course you're going to schedule some tough teams. I'm not saying that they were never going to, but the first few losses of the year were all to top 50 teams, and that's actually as it stands now. All their losses have come against top 50 teams, with only two wins against teams inside the KenPom top 50. West Virginia snuck in there, has snuck in there since that victory, but losses to Wisconsin, Duke, Oklahoma, West Virginia, UCLA, and Texas Tech are the losses for Arizona, and all teams ranked 48th or better in the KenPom top 50. The wins, they got a win over Baylor, but the thing for me with Baylor is I think Baylor is a little bit overhyped, overvalued. They beat West Virginia on the road, which, like we just alluded to with Iowa State, not an easy thing to do, but give Arizona credit. But that was a game where Arizona needed a wake-up call after a bit of a sluggish start to the year. Wins over UCF, Oklahoma State, Colorado. So while I respect Arizona for what they've done and gotten to the point that they've gotten to, I still think this is going to be a really tough test. And I think that there's a reason that this line is as tight as it is to compared to a coin flip. And while in some places Arizona is actually an underdog at home in this one, and that's because this Iowa State team is really, really, really good. And like I said, we have seen Arizona struggle in the big step-up spots against the really elite teams this season. And Iowa State, top 10 nationally in both adjusted offensive and defensive efficiency. They've been solid in defensive efficiency in conference play, in offense in conference play. Now, the one area where Iowa State's defense struggles is defending the perimeter. And Arizona's shooting 35% from three-point range. The problem is they're third lowest in three-point shot rate. They like to do their damage inside the arc and by getting to the foul line, and those are two strengths of Iowa State's defense. Iowa State also forces a lot of turnovers, and they hit the glass hard. Those are things that Arizona does not do. And I think that Iowa State, with those extra possessions and potentially those extra second chances, can do enough here to get the win on the road. So this is going to be a game for me that I think is better to watch as a fan rather than bet on, but if I were to pick a side here, I'd go with Iowa State, laying the point, or just taking them on the money line, whichever you choose. But either way, Cyclones for me here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.